Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing on EIKWM France deck. Draft 8, yeah. True old school. But we were talking about doing old school. So looking at I played with Shoot, We Three Kings, and Damba 32. We Three Kings is the expense in Twitch chat, so shout out to that guy. What should I take here? Could Stone Curator, could Plowmaker. I think though I'll take Diplomat. I think Diplomat's probably the pick here. If I get Plowmaker back, Diplomat, Plow, and then Plow So will be pretty good. I like Stone Curator as well, but I think Diplomat is the pick here. It fits into more strategies. And then this pick, Caliver is pretty good. Sheep Farmer is pretty good. I like Plowman with a Diplomat game. It means that I only need one contested plow action for the whole game, basically. Or I could take Carpenter here. Depends kind of on what other room support cards. Like if you get Ladder, something like Carpenter's better, but if I get a Weight, Reason, Defense early, Cat Lover is pretty good. And you know what? Cat Lover maybe is a reason to go for the first Fireplace, or I see Dove Hunter. And Dove Hunter is basically a reason on its own to build a room and 2 stables and go for Cat Lover for like my 4th room, maybe. Yeah. Then this pick, Rancher's okay. I think I'll take Mailman. Yeah. Basin Maker's pretty weak. Rancher, I like Rancher. It doesn't really go with Cat Lover, Dove Hunter, though. Sort of, but not really. Yeah, because the thing is with Rancher, you really want to plow round 1 and play Rancher. And then probably usually plow a second time. I'd rather be taking wood so that I can set up for a room and 2 stables. So that's where I like Mailman here. Looks fine. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I just talked about how I'm going to start playing on Boîte de Jeu more. And I just need to figure out how I'm going to upload that content to YouTube. I'm going to try to have a couple games going and maybe do like a, I don't know, a short video every day where I just go over my Boîte de Jeu actions. Try to line it up so I have 3 of them to do at one time. Like do it whenever I have 3 to do at one time kind of thing. Looking at this one, I just drafted Field Watchman and Clay Supports. And there was also Church Warden, and there was also Farm Steward in the pack. So Farm Steward in a Church Warden game is quite good. However, I saw Field Watchman and thought, well, if Family Growth comes round 5 and I can play Clay Supports, then I can probably build 5 rooms relatively easily with Clay Supports because it's such a strong card. I'm hoping to get something like Ladder. There was also Clay Hut Builder. If I could get Clay Hut Builder back, that would be really good. And then my early game would all be about Field Watchman getting Clay Oven going, and then get my clay supports and Clay Hut Builder out, and then build rooms and grow. Hopefully get the Church Warden bonus. This pick, I could actually animal welfare this game. Cat lover and dove hunter might be reason enough to play animal welfarist earlier in the game. So the way it would work is I would probably just stable and fence 4. And that would give me room to hold, you know, a couple sheep. Dove hunter helps me to feed. I mean, the alternative is clay plasterer, and in this game, clay plasterer is unlikely to be anything more than like a 4 or 5 clay action. So, yeah, I don't know if I will make animal welfarist work or not, but I think that's the pick here. And then this pick, not resource lender because I don't want to slow down my early game. Yeoman farmer is quite good, actually. It can make up for missing out on crops or whatever. And then woodworker actually could be playable if I'm dove huntering every cattle every harvest. I should have a bunch of food. And then I see axe, and I don't really need animal welfarist. I can axe plus cat lover for not very much. And in fact, kind of regretting that I didn't take clay plasterer, because I could do like a 9-room game. Axe plus cat lover can make free wood rooms, and then clay plaster would make it renovating for 1 clay, 1 reed. So then it would just be a matter of accumulating 9 stone throughout the game. Yeah, that happens. Don't make fun of me passing me stuff. I'll try not to. I try not to make fun of people. Sometimes it's really hard not to, but try not to. But yeah, crooked plow, turn rest plow. I assume he's talking about animal pen here. Yeah, animal pen is really good, and it will be the card that I take. But both the plows are good. If one of them came back, I would be quite happy, but I'd be surprised. The plows are good cards. The ability to get they convert into points very efficiently, which is what wood does generally. Wood converts to points really efficiently, and plows help you do that. Yeah, I think I've realized that there are a lot more people playing Boîte de Jeu than there are playing Play-agricola, so it might be nice to do some more content for those people. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm what are the ratings like on Agricola. If I can look at probably look at that. Let's look at the top 50. So the highest rated players are 2200. I'm like 1953, so I'm not listed. Oh, I thought I had a higher ELO than that. I guess I haven't played in a while. Yeah, 1962. Shouldn't that be higher than some of the other people I saw listed? Maybe because I'm not active. Yeah, probably because I'm not active. So I rank in the top 50 on here right now, and that's me not really playing the format very much. So I think probably if I played it a bit more, I could definitely climb up. Top 10 should be definitely doable. Look at this guy, 72% win rate. Oof. Oof. That's massive. So with Manger, there is a line where I could go for 6 rooms and then Manger for 9 spaces, ignore plows. Yeoman Farmer can help me not lose as many points off of ignoring plows. Just go for a big animal score. Is that enough to win? I don't know about that. Mountain Cave, though, getting stone should be pretty good. Yeah. There's also Shepherd's Croc. Shepherd's Croc with Cat Lover is not bad. But it can be kind of slow. Whoa, there's lots of good stuff here. Full-bottomed wig. Getting Reed is nice. Broom is awesome. Storage Shed is good. Especially because... But yeah, I don't think I want to return a Storage Shed. I think it's probably a little too slow. Broom looks really excellent. Broom's a great card. I don't know, Honeymoon, I guess. And either this is a Honeymoon game or it's not. If it's not, I just kind of throw it away with Broom. Yeah, like with Broom, you definitely don't mind taking cards that like you can play in the late game, but you don't care if you don't. Like if the game really dictates that I want to play Honeymoon, then I'll play Honeymoon before Broom. But most of the time, I probably play Broom before I play Honeymoon. Because odds are Broom will get me something better than Honeymoon. Usually Broom will get you a free point. And if it gets you a free point, then Honeymoon is kind of a point, but you have to pay for it. Because it's, if you consider a family member's action to be worth about 2 points, which they're not, they're usually worth less at a certain point. The times when you're playing Honeymoon is when your family growth actions are worth less than 2, and then the 2 food go to a point. It's kind of the way I look at that. Well, I guess Liquid Manure, but I don't really see myself playing any of those. Don't have any reason to build ovens, so not Baker's Oven. Alright, Glassblower Shop. Yeah, Glassblower Shop is an excellent card to have in a Broom game. Similar to Honeymoon, the case where you play it, it's great. The place where you throw it away, you're like, well, that's fine, I didn't get the pottery anyways. So it's part of the power of Broom. It lets you pick those cards that can otherwise be dead weight in your hand. We start third. So, the question is, are we going for animal welfarist before our cat lover? That's kind of the question. If I can get to like 8 wood, I can fence 4 and do 2 stables, 1 stable inside, 1 stable outside. Then I can hold 3 types of animals. Then the cattle can go to the dove hunter, or the sheep can go to the dove hunter, and then I could get a second cattle theoretically, and then the cattle can breed and go to my dove hunter. Either way, I'm thinking cat lover plus dove hunter is something. Axe with cat lover can mean free rooms, but the rooms would be quite delayed. Like they would have to wait until I'm at 7 animals. So that's 2 breeding pairs plus 1, so 3, 3, and 1 usually is the way that works. I think I don't really need to decide until I take wood a couple times. I think I can do that. We've also got Mailman, which helps us get the stone to play the axe. which can sometimes be difficult. Like, that's usually the most difficult part about going for that. Ooh, Shoot's going for Rancher. Okay, so we 3 kings. Plays Patron, good card, and then Shoot plays Rancher. So we expect Shoot to plow with their second action. We're actually someone who will interfere with the Rancher quite a bit. They gotta be afraid. Ooh, interesting. We 3 kings takes 1 read. I'm guessing he has that read card. I know, really descriptive of me. You pay a read for the minor. You get plus food or plus food when you take read. Oh, what's it called? I can't remember. Fish something. Not Fish Trap, because Fish Trap I just saw last game. Fish, I can't remember. I cannot remember. Interesting. Very interesting to me that they took 1 read into 3 wood and not Reedstone Food. I have to make a point of talking about how good Reedstone Food is more often. So I think that was the correct move to go for Reedstone Food. We'll play an occupation here. You know what? We're going to play Mailman here. We're going to go for it. Alright, let's put a reed on here. I don't really care about the reed. I want to get the stone. So I'll put the stone on fences. No, I'll put the stone on the wood on fences because I'll fence myself. I'll put the stone on day labor. Or, yeah, these guys will buy the stone from me, won't they? Maybe put the clay down here. I want to put the clay somewhere nobody will go for a while. I also kind of want to put the stone somewhere no one will go for a while. And the stone will just get taken right away if I put it there, won't it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I could maybe have put the stone on cheap occupation and then taken cheap occupation with my first move next round, play Dove Hunter or play Animal Welfarist. I'm hoping that I get the wood back. That's my hope. Yeah, so they can pay me food if they want and take the resources. Just as long as I get the wood back. I think the wood is the only one I really care about. The stone would be nice, but the wood is what I really care about. Shoot plays woodcutter. Not buying the reed. No problem. No problem. Damba will probably take the 2 wood and buy the stone. I would imagine. Alright, what are you getting? Is he taking the stone? He is taking the stone. Yeah, I should have put the stone on occupation. And then I could have played with my second action and grabbed the stone on occupation. Oh well. I kind of forgot that I could do that. Put it on already occupied spaces. Tomba just bought the clay as well. Wow. I thought that one would sit there for a while. I guess it sets him up for the clay oven very nicely. I figured the stone would go. Yeah. Oh well. I didn't play Mailman very well there. But I get a couple food. And Shoot plays Diary. Okay. So I'm going to play Animal Welfare this round. Best case scenario, I can play Animal Welfarist and play Dove Hunter. But if I can only play Animal Welfarist, then that's fine because I have enough food for this harvest. But the ability, like getting Dove Hunter out earlier would be better for sure. Thomas says, don't know what I'm doing. I have a plan, but I don't know how good it is. You never know. So there's Diary there. If you like Agricola, check out Chris just updated all the stats. He posted all the stats. So if you ever want to say, hey, what's good? Ooh, here you go. Really excellent. Chris does great work with the site. You can see, oh, in KDeck, Lover is power 12.1. I wonder why it's banned. Because it's crazy broken. Even Braggart at 6.8 power. These numbers seem higher than they were. Bookshelf 5.8, Educator 5.4. I feel like that's higher. I think Educator's gone up in power. Maybe because more people are playing G6 or whatever. He's thinking asked for a ruling. Okay. Usually, if you want to think for a bit, it's important to say think, because then at least we know where you're thinking about the game and not like alt-tabbed or whatever. Because I don't mind if people take a little bit to think about their moves, but I don't like it if they don't communicate. Not communicating is really irritating. All right, net fisherman. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, and he's buying my read as well. So far, Mailman has been an absolute disaster. Which maybe I should expect when I play Mailman, that he's more likely to be a disaster than not. Donba might read stone food, might 3 wood, might cheap occupation. I'll cheap occupation if it comes to me. And play Animal Welfarist. Yeah, I want to push out my occupations fairly quick because I do have animal pen. Animal pen plus dove hunter should be plenty of food to enable a potential woodworker. Hey, nobody likes reedstone food, eh? Which is unusual. Alright, we're going for it, guys. We are going for it. Round 4, I'll first move build 2 stables into building fences. I will absolutely do that. And then I'll have 3 animals for my cat lover. And then when I play axe, my rooms will only cost 2 wood each, which is quite cheap. No one likes reedstone food, eh? Gonna force you to take it. Yeah, the nice thing about animal welfare is it kind of gives me insurance against sheep coming in round 4, which is what happened in this game. So if I was just planning on going all in on cat lover, sheep coming round 4 would be pretty devastating. But animal welfare doesn't care what round sheep come out in. Still gets me those 3 animals, which is the baseline for, or past the baseline for cat lover. I can take 3 animals, eat 1 of them, and still have enough to save all my reed for building a room. So all 3 food traveling players or reedstone food, both are fine. I should maybe have reedstone food. Well, no, I wanted my animal well first out. I do want reedstone food at some point to grab the axe. See what Damba does here. Start player chicken coop, alright. So I could take wood. But I think I have enough wood. I think I have traveling players here. The food is good for playing more occupations, which is something I will want to do in the next round. I'm going to want to play cat lover and dove hunter, which both are going to require food. So here's chicken coop for Damba. Might reedstone food, might 4 wood. Time for Shoots Rancher to get really sad. I'm gonna mess it up a little bit, rough it up. Occupy a couple spaces. So it is possible that somebody goes and fences here. Another animal welfare than honeymoon. Yeah. I would be surprised if they do, but actually can I change defense? Yeah, because I just realized we three kings, if they build a room, they are going to starve. So we three kings has to do a food action here. And if they don't do a food action, they are in a really rough spot. Domba's saying I could have done it the other way around because I can pick it up. Yeah, we three kings taking playing seed seller here, getting a food. Almost needs to like basket maker's workshop, or actually, you know what? If they get reedstone food back, they net fisherman one food, so then they're fine. Yeah, so they maybe should reedstone food with the first action and hope to second action patron seed seller. That's probably the sequence I would have done. And then if you don't get occupation back, you build the basket maker's workshop. That's probably the sequence I would have done. So the expense, if you're watching, I wouldn't have seed cellared there. I would have done the other way. And now I trigger my animal welfarist and feed 4. Because yeah, I went into that round with 8 wood, I spent 8, and I picked up 2 from the fencing space from my mailman. So now, yeah, poor rancher, yeah. Oh, you just need to build a stable in a room, and then you go ahead of me again. The grain is food for harvest. Yep, it's fine. So yeah, so we three kings should have taken reedstone food. It would have activated their net fisherman. So then, with their second action, they could have played patron, and that would have been all the food they need. So they would have had the same round almost entirely, except they get an extra reed and a stone out of it. So Damba is seeing what's coming. Obviously knows he passed me Cat Lover, knows he passed me Dove Hunter. So I'll reedstone food if it comes to me. Reedstone food into Cat Lover probably. Although I do need wood as well. Also the sheep, picking up the sheep would be good. Also playing Dove Hunter. Yeah, I guess I'm in no huge rush to actually play the axe. I can build up my farm still. I can start player axe when I need to start player to get onto the build room space. I can play slow until then. Because yeah, Cat Lover, Dove Hunter, I want to play this round, so I will reedstone food here to get the stone, because I do want to do that when it's available. And then if cheap occupation's blocked, I could expensive occupation, or I could take 2 sheep. So I think what I should do is I should plan to build rooms twice. The second time I build rooms will be like my 5th and 6th room, or potentially going up to 9 rooms. And then, or however much stone I think I'm going to get. I guess Mountain Cave helps me get stone, eh? I could go for like maybe an 8-room house or something like that. Yeah, I go for like an 8-room house. So basically I'll build rooms twice. Once for my first 2, I'll try to do 2 rooms at least with axe and cat lover. And then I'll try to do a bunch of free wood rooms once I've determined how much clay and how much stone I'm going to have access to. Which maybe I should be taking 5 clay with my second move. Take good clay actions when I can. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Yeah, because Mountain Cave probably only gets me 3 stone. So that means I'd have to pick up like 5 stone, which is doable. Definitely doable. Oh, Keys is good here. Nice. Yeah, even with Keys, I might still have taken 5 clay to go for something else, but oh, Damba build the fireplace. Do I want to take sheep? Yeah, I guess I do. They breed with my dove hunter, so I'll take the sheep. Or with my dove hunter, they'll feed me for a while. And it gets me to 5 animals for cat lover. So Shoot's got a lot of wood. Is he gonna fence next round? Taking wood like a madman. Unfortunately for him, I have access to hold animals, and Donba has the fireplace already, so he's not going to get the sheep grabs he would really like, especially in a round 4 sheep game, but is it family growth? It's not family growth. So We Three Kings has a bit of some feeding problems, but if they trigger their net fisherman this round, those go away. But what are the odds they trigger net fisherman? Like, the rest of us are not going to let that happen. Probably best source of feeding is taking the clay. Taking the wood there is not good. Yeah, definitely needed to take the clay. And then look at building the clay oven with their second move. Or start player and then hope for the clay to come back. And if the clay don't come back, then you have to think about alternatives. Play an occupation here. Cat lover. The thing is, the keys is not a good play if you're only hoping for the round 6 family growth. I think he still probably could have start player. There's ways, like even if the 5 clay doesn't come back, if the 4 clay comes back, although then you're afraid of Damba also building the clay oven, because Damba is in a position to do so. So if I start player Axe, I can build a room with my first move for very cheap. If I want to. I guess I don't really want to. Yeah, so the issue that We Three Kings is having here is he's so food. Net Fisherman should be getting him on average like a food or two every 2 rounds. Like it should get a food every 2 rounds generally, or a food per round approximately, because you should be taking Reedstone food at 2 food fishing, which nobody else will do, and then you get to take the food at the end of the round. The problem is with Net Fisherman, if you let the food get too big on fishing, you don't do it often enough, then as soon as you take 3 reed in order to trigger it, then somebody else is going to say, well, I have traveling players or 3 food fishing, which can hurt my opponent. So, you know, which am I going to do, I wonder. I might be able to start player into 6 wood. Let's see what Damba does here. Damba might clay oven. Might take the 3 food fishing. I should remember that they're chatting as well. They're chatting in Discord, which I'm not hearing. Damba does build the clay oven. Well, Shoot needs food. So we're gonna... I could play Dove Hunter here. No, you know what? Let's go for 6 wood. 6 wood is good. There's my Axe. Axe plus Cat Lover. Free wood rooms incoming. Really wish I'd taken Clay Plaster. If I had taken Clay Plaster, the ability to ignore clay would have been so good. Take like 7 clay with 1 action with Clay Plaster. Also, this is mean to We Three Kings because I'm giving Shoot the option to family growth ahead of them, but Shoot has no food, so I don't see that that's all that likely. Because Shoot needs food. If Shoot builds room into family growth, yeah, they're probably going to starve. Well, we'll see what they do. Maybe they have a miner that gets them food. If they have a miner that gets them food, that would be good. We'll grab ourselves 6 wood. And then we can play Occupation Dove Hunter with our second move. Yeah, Shoot does go for the 4 food fishing. Makes sense. So I think We Three Kings' family growth is pretty safe here. If Reedstone food doesn't come back, like I'm not going to Reedstone food. Shoot might. Damba might. But if Reedstone food comes back, you're in like a pretty good spot. Thing is, Damba does have to start player to grow ahead of me, so does Shoot. And I'm happy playing start player Animal Pen. I'm happy playing start player Mountain Cave. So yeah, I definitely will build some rooms with my second move. No, I do want to play Dove Hunter, don't I? Yeah, because if I don't Dove Hunter here, then I don't have food to play Dove Hunter in the next round. Even though I have 4 food. Yeah, I Dove Hunter before I build a room. So Shoot plays Family Growth Crooked Plow. Should maybe announce the crooked plow, but that's fine. But yeah, so now what he should do is read stone food, get a food from fishing, and then down by going for veggies with gold medal, sure. And there, my feeding is now set for the rest of the game, basically. So shoot can no longer stable block me. So I'll first action start player animal pen, into second action build 2 rooms. Looks good. Or maybe build more rooms than 2. The rooms only cost 1 resource per. So yeah, I could build 3 rooms. Definitely build, yeah, 3 rooms. I won't build more because I'll wait to see how many more I build based on subsequent animal welfareist and other stuff. I guess one thing that's important to note is I don't actually have room for the 7th animal right now. Yeah, I only have room for 6 animals, so I want to animal welfareist again. It won't be with free stuff. Yeah, so I should build 1 stable. I just need to build 1 stable on family growth, and that's fine. That solves that issue. All right, Damba plays Plowman. Yeah, so it seems like We Three Kings is getting it better now. So like take fishing, take Reedstone food lots to steal the food off of fishing. Seems like they're starting to get it. Should have done it earlier, because he could have done it once more earlier. And now obviously you're in a great position to build the Basket Maker's Workshop after getting the first family growth. Yeah, looks pretty good. Never played Alchemist or many of these other games. Played Dixit. I love Dixit. Great game. Although I don't really understand playing Dixit with randoms. For me, Dixit is all about like making inside jokes and like saying, saying stupid stuff, that kind of thing. Oh, if I play Animal Pen here, Animal Pen, stable. Oh, I could still do 3 rooms. I just pay 1 read. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of food now for the rest of the game. Basically all the food that I'm going to need. And then the second action, stable and 3 rooms. Looks good! So I'm looking at taking maybe 2 boar in round 10. 2 boar in round 10 into building a couple more rooms. Oh, there's 8 clay available. Oh, I almost should take 8 clay ahead of building rooms here. Yeah, I mean, I could take 4 clay twice, but I have to actually have access to the 4 clay. Yeah, no, I should definitely grow. I need more actions, but passing on 8 clay after passing on 6 clay. These are the kind of grabs you need when you want to do a big house. But you know what? My feeding is really set, so I'll have good moves. Maybe I won't do like an 8-room house, stone house, but I should be able to do like a really high scoring farm. because I'm just going to have so many actions and my feeding is going to be really efficient with my animal pen plus my dove hunter. I'll have great access to animals with my welfarist, which is already in play. Bread carrier. Sure. Not great, but it's fine. Oh, I should copy, put vegetable on it. So stable. Whoops. I am maybe giving shoot 6 wood, which is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. I need to grow. I would like to take wood with my second action, because I'm going to play Mountain Cave on Family Growth. So getting to play wood would be good. 8 clay in 1 action, yeah. Damba, yeah. No kidding. Yeah, this is a funny game. It's a funny game. We 3 Kings needs to build this Basket Maker's Workshop here. Don't risk it next round. Or take 3 wood to deny shoot. But if you build Basket Maker's Workshop here, shoot 6 wood, and then you 4 wood, and that's fine. What's he thinking about? Ooh, he's taking grain. Not the right move. I think it's safe to say that's not the right move. Need to build your Basket Maker's Workshop. You don't want it to be contested next round. You don't want someone building a random cooking hearth. Like, you have a late action here. The board's not that strong. I mean, 3 stone would be pretty good. 3 stone and build the well. Why does Damba have a guest? All right, there's Mountain Cave. We already got a comment from Rilo Cran on that last video. Meticulous Man seems weak by itself. Definitely way worse in a wheelbarrow pusher game. Yeah. Because one of the things I like about Meticulous Men is the ability to take 2 reed and then take pairs of animals. And I didn't build a cooking hearth for a long time, so I wasn't taking pairs of animals. I wasn't ever getting 2 reed. Yeah. Oh well, that happens. C'est la vie. Well, I did say I would like to get wood with my second action. I could also play woodworker here, which would get me stone, but I should just take stone. Why would I not take stone? Whoops. How big my stone house can be is entirely determined by how much stone I get, so. Have H and F for feed 5. Getting the gold medal vegetable point seems like it'll be difficult for me to do. But I should have a good amount of actions. I should be able to take vegetable twice and plow twice and sow once. The question is, like, I do have diplomat, which helps me do that. Yeah, I just need actions, really. I need a lot of actions. A lot of actions. And actually, liquid manure helps me do that too, doesn't it? Wow, liquid manure might actually be really good. So I could play it on start player and then broom family growth round 10 or round 11. Shoot's got sheep farmer. Yeah, sheep farmer is pretty good. I do want to take 2 boar next round. Oh, you know what? I want to take 2 sheep. I don't want to take 2 boar. I want to take 2 sheep. Yes. Because I don't have room for 7 animals if 4 of them are not one kind. So definitely want to take 2 sheep next round. I could also take 2 cattle. But I have a similar issue with taking the cattle. I guess I let the cattle breed. And then I would build my rooms around 12. The problem is the later I push building rooms again, the less likely it is that I'll have time to get 2 reno actions in. Because nobody's renoed yet. So maybe I don't build any free wood rooms. As much of a shame as it would appear to be. I do have diplomat. Diplomat can help me for sure. And I have 4 stone already, and I have mountain cave, which represents another 2 stone. So that's 6 rooms that I can do. I probably am happy doing reedstone food twice. So that's 8 rooms. So yeah, maybe I go for 8 stone rooms. And then plow 2 or 3 times so that I don't need to do very much fencing to cover my farm. Probably honeymoon goes unplayed because the potential payoff of making diplomat work is really high. Getting the gold medal bonus, for example, is worth way more than 2 points per action. Like playing diplomat, even if my 2 actions are diplomat and plow sow, that's gonna be more than 4 points right there. In all likelihood, unless I've really failed the game. Ooh, farm school. When did he play farm school? Oh, on major minor. Okay. The problem is, how are you feeding? I think that element is missing here. Shouldn't be farm school, should be playing basket maker's workshop. Yeah, it's just like once you can see there's like elements of a great plan here, but he just keeps thinking, oh yeah, I need to feed, and that's getting in the way of his sequence of potential plays. So like, yeah, farm school is awesome, but you can't play it if you can't feed, so it doesn't do anything in that case. doing their family growth. Sure, let's join another one. Let's get a couple games going simultaneously. I guess that was part of the not so fun elements of playing in the organized league, was just that those were the only games I was ever playing in, and it just like took forever. Which was always really irritating. Yeah, he's got elements of a good game here. The problem is the crooked plow going for the farm school meant that he didn't get the basket maker's workshop, which means his feeding's worse. So now what he wants to be doing is to be building a stone oven for this next harvest. Oh, and he's playing carpenter now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's why he's not wanting to. That's why he's not going for more stuff. Well, I should take the wood. I have a feeling the wood might come back. If I take the sheep here, instead of start player next round, I can just first action build a room, which will guarantee myself the family growth action in round 12 as well. So that works. It'll be interesting to see if clay gets taken this round. If clay doesn't get taken and I'm getting 6 clay next round, that'll be really good. Otherwise, plowing a field, taking vegetable. In fact, I probably like vegetable better than plowing. Just because I like plow sow better than I like taking veg. But really I want 4 wood. I'm pretty sure Dombo will take 4 wood. So then I'll take 3 wood. I guess I could also play woodworker. I do have access to quite a bit of food. Like in the end of the round 11 harvest, I'll have 11 food without playing any more cards. But that does slow down because then it's 19 food by the end of round 11, and then it's 25 food by the end of round 14. I should maybe take the clay here. In fact, if I don't get this, this clay grab doesn't come to me, then it's going to be really hard to build any more wood rooms. But the well's still available, so who needs more wood rooms when you can build the well? Man, I wish I had taken clay plaster. Although the whatever I took instead of clay plaster is doing fine. Because was it going to be my 4th pick? Or was it 6th? Did I take Yeoman Farmer over clay plaster? I think I might have taken Yeoman Farmer over clay plaster. I don't remember exactly, but boy, do I wish I had that card. So he played Carpenter, and then he just renoed to a clay house. I think that might have been a mistake. I think part of it is he's saying, oh, I should play Carpenter so I can build more rooms. But the reality is you don't have time to build more rooms. You need to get your feeding going. You'd rather use your farm school to play stuff. Yeah. I wonder if Damba is kind of coaching him and saying, well, hey, you know, if you do this, you're really going to be kind of stuck. So I get 5 clay with my first action next round. Looks fine. Oh, do I want to build a bunch more rooms? Thing is, if I start player here and someone else builds a room and family growth comes round 12, I can't double grow. So liquid manure is like probably 2 points, assuming I get just 1 plow sow action, which Diplomat guarantees. Yeah. And maybe even more than that. Honestly, Damba, I don't know how Damba's going to hit gold medal on vegetable themselves. Haven't seen the card. Maybe took Hobby Farmer. But yeah, hitting 4 vegetables should be very attainable. Should I take 2 reed here? So that I can reno, maybe reno broom. Yeah, okay. Or reno liquid manure. Yeah, I think I should give up on building more rooms. I just don't have enough time, unfortunately. Although with Yeoman Farmer, here's the thing. With Yeoman Farmer and Diplomat, I can go crazy. The problem is then I'm giving up on gold medal, and I'm also giving up on just taking good actions, like good animal actions. And I feel like I should be taking I should just be playing normal, because usually when your opponents are like not optimizing perfectly, then very often you can gain a lot by just taking the good actions when they're not. Like, for example, being able to take 6 wood, or being able to start player into 6 wood, that kind of thing. Damba's renovating here, so I can start player. Or I could build room. Both of which are fine. Or I could take 3 wood. I guess the advantage of start player here is there's a chance I get 6 wood. Because if it's plow sow... Actually, I guess I like plow sow. Yeah. We 3 kings is going to sow, and shoot will... Hard to predict what shoot will do. Shoot might start player. Just take wood. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much like whatever Damba passes me next round. If Damba passes me 4 wood, and if family growth is around 12 and Damba passes me 4 wood, great. Yeah. I will convert. Yeah, let's convert. Yeah, let's be ambitious. Wood to stone, and then 2 food and dove a sheep. What did shoot do? Reed stone. Oh, it took wood. Okay, sure. Yeah, I should go for... You know what? I should build a ton of free rooms. What am I saying? I should be doing it. Thomas says thanks all. Yeah, getting start players sit on you all the way through round 11. Pretty good. Pretty good. Do I take wood here, or I could take 4 clay? 4 clay lets me go up to 9 rooms. Yeah, that sounds good. 9 rooms sounds good. You pretty much give up on doing anything other than this. I wish I had something like pelts. And you never know, maybe Broom will give me pelts. That would be awesome. What else could Broom give me? The storage box. Like, it would give me 4 points if I have 6 rooms or more. That would be pretty good. What else? Attic would be pretty good here. Maybe I should see what Broom hits before I do that. And then I can ignore liquid manure. Oh, there's so much I could do here. There's so much I could do. Oh, man. I just need more actions. I just don't have enough moves left to do everything. Because, yeah, liquid manure, I could easily get the gold medal points. But if I go for the gold medal points, then it's very likely that I don't get plow sow at the right time, and even more likely that I don't get reno at the right time. Do I want to do it? Do I want to see what Broom hits? The problem is then I can't play liquid manure. This is kind of committal. It's like really all in. Alright, let's do it. Pay 1. What do I hit? Lumber. Oh, I hit mansion. Okay, yeah, so I'll play mansion. I should be able to make mansion work. I actually don't need to build any more rooms if I play mansion. Or I can. You know what, I can. What am I saying? So I could stone exchange here. I could stone cart. I think, though, I probably just play lumber. Wow. Okay, so new plan. Family growth, round 14. Final action is mansion. What a broom haul. What a broom haul. Okay, so yeah. I need to make sure I get both my reno actions, so I will not go above 9 rooms because I have 9 clay. So I can 9 rooms, and then I can reno round 13, and then I can diplomat reno round 14. Yeah. So that means I need a bunch more stone. I get 1 more stone from... oh, I need a lot more stone, actually. There is 3 stone available next round. Damba does like the stone. Although he kind of wants... I think he'll start player storage shed something and then reedstone food. So I don't know if he'll actually go for the 3 stone. Although the 3 stone does represent the well. Maybe I should not build any more rooms. Maybe I should reno with this next action. I do have stone exchange as well. Stone exchange can get me a couple stone if I'm really in a tight spot. Also, I like reedstone food a lot. Do I need to reedstone food twice more? Maybe I should just do that. So if I reedstone food each remaining round, I will have 7 stone. I need 12 if I want to do 9-room stone house. So I would need to pick up another 5. I get 1 from my mountain cave. So So 4, and then okay. We 3 kings just took 2 stone. That's unfortunate. Fortunately, I have stone exchange, so probably that means I can't actually build any more rooms. I think that's probably what that means. I would love to do a 9-room house, but I just won't get enough stone. Yeah, because best case scenario, I'm taking 2 stone twice in the last round, and that's pretty inefficient. So I'll just play normal. I can now 5 clay. Yeah, so I can stone exchange. Yeah, just play normal-ish. Well, fortunately, like a 10-point mansion is pretty good on its own. Oh man, I really wish I could do even more. Oh man, I need stone discounters or more sources of stone. Unfortunately, I'm not playing solo. I could grab 4 wood, or I could plow. Yeoman Farmer kind of makes it that I don't really care about plowing so much. So yeah, let's take the wood. Yeah, because if I take wood, wood is probably better because it's stables and fences. Yeah. Shoot got plow sow and family growth, which is pretty hilarious. Why did we three kings just take 2 clay? What are they doing? I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah, too bad I didn't know about that mansion earlier, or else I definitely would have prioritized stone grabs way harder, because I kind of got confused in the middle of the game. I was like, I should go for gold medal. Okay, yeah, I'll go for gold medal. But then I was like, let's see what broom hits, and broom hit mansion. But the reality is that I just don't have enough stone to do the 9.9 room stone house. I could still go for it. The problem is playing the mansion. I don't have enough to also play the mansion. Like, Reedstone food, I think I do that again. Almost certainly. Shoot did not reno, which is interesting. Let's see if we three kings renos here. Half-timbered house. Okay. Yeah, taking 2 clay was not worth playing a 3 clay, 3-room half-timbered house. So that means I have to play Diplomat to get my renos in. So yeah, Domba is the only other person with actions left. Oh, Damba played Grocer. I missed that. That probably means Damba wins. Yeah, because that's how they're going to hit the gold medal points. Yeah, so Damba played the most normal game. I played a not normal game. And playing normal game is the way to win when you're playing with players who are a bit on the weaker side, just because there's a lot more good stuff available. He plays Gardener. Oh, he wanted to play an occupation. That's good. I'm happy I played one. What am I doing here? Taking wood? If I take wood, I can build room and fence in the last round. Okay, let's plan this out. Do I have enough resources to reno twice and mansion? Or do I need to take... I need to take stone, don't I? Because I don't have enough stone for mansion right now. Oh, okay, so that means I can't take wood here. Oh, I was going to stone exchange. Right. Okay, stone exchange, yes. So I will stone exchange, turning 2 wood into 2 stone, and then I have enough. Yes, so I can afford to take 3 wood here. So my 4 actions next round are Reno twice. One is Reno major stone exchange. One is Reno fence. One is stable, and then one is stable to trigger my animal welfarist, and then one is family growth mansion. So then, should I play yeoman farmer here? So, okay, so if I go down to, I'm going to take 2 away, and then I'm going to take 3 away, so I'll have 6 wood. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wood. Won't be enough for a stable. But I could take more. Oh, Donba is setting himself up to Reno. So I'm going to have to first action Reno. So that means stables might not come back. No, they should. I have to plan this out. I can't play yeoman farmer anyways. I'm wondering if I should take wood here. How many points is taking wood? Taking wood is probably points either way because it's actions I want to do no matter what. So yeah, take wood. Whether I build stables or not, I can still figure that out. So then I need to feed 4 food and a sheep. So if I animal welfarist, that is 3 points plus the stable. So the stable I can think of as a 4-point action, but it requires that I probably give up some points on my fencing. Alternatively, I could play yeoman farmer for grain and fields. Yeah, yeoman farmer is only 2 points. Yeah, okay. Seems like I should go for renovating then. Sorry, wood to S mountain cave, or no. Actually, no, not wood to S. Yes, that's right. So I have to first action Reno, which is not ideal, but we'll make it work. So in second action, build a room. Third action, Reno. Fourth action, Reno mansion. Which still probably is not enough to win. Because, yeah, Thamba is just having like a normal game. So he'll be like mid-40s. He'll probably be like 48. And I'm only going to be like 46. Because I'm probably only going to have like a 33-point farm. And then mansion will be 10 points. So I'll probably only be like around 44. Which is too bad. It's too bad family growth. Oh, imagine family growth came around 5. Like, how good would my game be if family growth was around 5? And because then I would have been, I probably still would have grown pretty late, but I would have grown 3 times in a row with like no contest. That's too bad. That's too bad. Yeah, we Three Kings, Half Timbered House is not good with 3 rooms. The reason it's good is 4 rooms or more, and Half Timbered House on its own is kind of marginal. Part of the problem is it takes a lot of work to get one of those animals. Like if it takes, or one of those actions, if it takes a full action to get one of the resources, it's like really not worth. Wells in chat. Damba just built the well in round 14. I think we are going for the stable play here. I think so. 1 stable. So then I can fence 7 because I just need to keep 3 wood for mansion. I could do all my actions at once, but I kind of don't want to reveal that I have mansion. The problem is my actions don't really interact with anyone else, so like it doesn't really matter. It might make Damba think like a little more carefully about what he wants to do, but he might also guess that I have mansion. Like these resources are pretty obvious. 3 reed, 2 reed, 3 clay. As soon as I don't fence like and use all my wood, it's going to be really obvious that I have mansion. So I may as well just do both actions with one move. Nobody else wants to run away, so my diplomat ended up being a wasted action. That's too bad. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, like so. I'm going to trigger my well first now. Thomas says, I have 3 more wood. I could have fenced better. Nice brew, yeah. Most obvious mansion of all time. So whatever I score plus 10. Oh shoot, has Lord of the Manor. 2 categories. Not great. Yeah, 44. I predicted I was going to be somewhere around there. Not great. Never going to be enough to beat Damba. Although Damba's not scoring that much. What does Damba have coming in? 5 bonus points. 2 from horse, 3 from... Well, he's got gold medal as well. Where's his 3? Oh, did he play Harvester? Oh, he played Harvester. Oh, darn. Yeah. Yeah. Damba's... The bonus points are going to win it for him. Yeah, because he's got like 3 and then 2, 2, 2. So 9 bonus points. So it'll be close. He'll beat me by like 2 or 3 points only, but it'll be enough. E3 Kings ends with 27. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, definitely could use some coaching. Had some good good stuff that could have come out. Yeah, Damba hits 46. Yeah, not quite enough. My free wood rooms with mansion. Just didn't have enough stone. I needed more stone. Yeah, I can't believe I only lost to Dombite by 2 points, though. Look at his hand. Gardener, Grocer, Harvester, Livestock Keeper. I think it's fair to say that probably we Three Kings didn't draft all that great. Yeah. Yeah, without Harvester I win, don't I? Maybe tie. I think not getting the stone from Mailman was pretty bad, because it meant that I needed to do a Reedstone food action that I really didn't care about. Yeah, getting Reed was not something that I wanted to do. I needed to be doing better wood actions and clay actions and stone actions. Yeah, probably a little bit of a misplay there, but hey, it's fun. Getting Mansion made the end of the game interesting. Yeah, because I could have also gone for the gold medal. Like, instead of playing Broom there, I can play the card that makes your sowing better, and then plow twice, and then go for the 4 points from vegetables. Definitely could have done that with Diplomat. Definitely could have done that. Could maybe have played Woodworker. Woodworker would have got me more wood, obviously. Not that I needed a lot more wood. My wood is actually pretty good. Like, I ended up with a pretty reasonable amount of wood. Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I will stream tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'll stream tomorrow, but I will stream tomorrow at some point. So you can see me then. All right. Have a good night.